Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Illusion and I'm a software engineer, and I want to show you how to play clarinet. I'm a beginner, so I'll show you what I have learned. So I'm gonna show you how to play in G, because other other accords are difficult to play. So unlike recorder, which you know that I play recorder, clarinet is much more sophisticated and has these shiny buttons. And what you do with them, why it has so many shiny buttons? First of all, the clarinet has a large bell. Unlike recorder, it's a long pipe, and it doesn't have a hole here for getting the sound out. It's just based on a piece of wood which is called reed. Okay, so this piece of wood vibrates, and it's a free reed. So that means that it's gonna touch your mouth. So it's gonna vibrate on your lower lip. And when you put it, it's a tricky business to install it. This here is called a ligature, and the ligature is very important. How you put the ligature here, and then I'm going to show this in another video how to assemble the clarinet. This is already assembled. It's coming into three pieces. Um, into four pieces. Sorry, it's coming to four pieces. One, two, three, four, and you have to put them together. But I'm not gonna do that right now. It has a piece of rubber that is for supporting with your finger, with your thumb, and you keep it like this. It's balanced, and when you play, you don't keep it too vertical or too horizontal. You keep it like this, tilted, like this. And then the embouchure is very funny. The embouchure, I mean, how you use your mouth. You put this on your teeth, right here. You see, and the lower lip, you touch the reed with it. So basically, I bite with my upper teeth, but not with the lower teeth. The lower teeth are behind the lower lip, like this. You see, I'm touching it, and there is a piece of rubber here, upper upper part of the mouthpiece. This is called mouthpiece, mouth mouth from the mouth, and piece, mouthpiece. So mouthpiece is very important, and a cheap mouthpiece is not gonna produce sound at all, or it's gonna require very special reed. And this reed is number two, and there are number 2.5 and number three, and I cannot play number three, but I can play number 2.5. It's very loud, and I prefer indoor to play number two. But there is also number 1.5 and 1.75. I think now 1.75 is for beginners, and number two is just fine also for beginners. So this is made from a cane, uh, or from bamboo. Okay, so it's a wood, and you have to moisture it. You have to put your mouse like this to measure it, or before you even mount it, you can put it in your mouth before you put it here. So it has to be moist. But you don't put any oil on it or any crazy stuff. Has to be pure wood. So it's a live. So this this to play, you have to press the keys, but a little bit you can modify the sound with your lips. You see, but you cannot do tone, so it's just the way it sounds. So to make the sound, you have to press at the button. So you start from up button and like this, and all the buttons here with these fingers, and the little fingers are for keys. So they're gonna be. So here is a closer look. You see, many people do not know that there is not a full covering of the hole. There is a hole here, and this is basically a pipe, like any instrument, like any pipe instrument. So the secret is that this ring here is shaping your finger so that it's covering the hole more precise. So my fingers are a little bit numb because I was sick of COVID, and now the numbness is persistent and probably not gonna go away. When I play the clarinet, I can feel the touch of these rings. You see, all these rings. You see, but there is also confusing because this one is full. But this one you don't press. This one is automatically pressed. You see, automatically pressed. What you press is these rings, and this one did not even have a ring. It's just a hole. You see. But with little finger, you can reach different keys, you see. You can reach this key, this key, this key, and this key. And this key, there is another key here, you see, for this finger, you see. And also on the other side, you see other keys here. And those keys, you don't even press with the finger, you press with the middle of the finger, you see. Press like this. You see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 keys here. You see, but these are very rarely used. Okay, so here on the lower part of the clarinet, you see there are 3 holes here that I'm using, and this one is automatic. You see, it's pressed automatic. You don't press this one. You press this one, and also the little finger here has its own keys. You see, it has 1, 2, and 3 and 4. So you have to be you have to control these fingers very well. But the good news is some of these keys here are duplicated. They are repeated here. So when I press this one, you see automatically it's pressed this one here. You see, they are connected. You see, so I don't have to press this one if I press this one. You see, there are different keys, and they are pressing themselves. So it has a mechanical logic that is helping you to play more easily than the recorder, and it has more sounds. So you can play lower sounds. This is the G. And if you're not careful, you're gonna make a squeak, and this is because your lower lip is too low or too high. So if it's too low, you make a squeak. I cannot make a squeak, but sometimes it's squeaking. So, okay. All right. So when you press this key, you get the lowest note. This is the lowest note. G. Okay, So I try to figure out which note is that, but I think it's uh, E. I think it's E or E flat. I'm not sure. No, it's B. It's B flat. That's why this is a B flat uh, clarinet. Most of the clarinets are B flat, but there are other keys, so I'm not sure if it's B flat. I think it's B flat though. So, but the easiest to play is not in B flat because that's the lowest key that you can have, but you play in G. This note is G, second G, but it's very instable. So the clarinet becomes very not stable because you cannot keep it like this. So what I do is when I reach a note that I don't keep any finger on, then I put my fingers down again. You see, the sound is not modified by much, but I can keep steady the clarinet in my mouth, like this. Okay, so vibrato, when you do vibrato from the mouth and from the diaphragm, right? Vibrato means vibration in your sound intensity. This is not vibrato. This is vibrato. Okay? There are many ornaments you can do, like you do for the flute, but when you do semitones, you use cross fingerings, not half of the whole. This is not a flute or a whistle, and not a recorder. So all the time when you do semitones, you use the keys, or you can use a missing hole. So you do it like this. If you do it like this, you have a semitone. Okay, so that's cross finger is called. It's called cross fingering, and cross finger works on flute and works also on recorder and also works on clarinet, right? So this is the G scale. That's what I wanted to show for today. Thank you for watching. If you want to see me playing, you can watch my short videos. I'm going to play different religious songs. Bye.